All right, this is second grade math topic 2. We're going to be working with equal parts. So here's an optional math and science project. If you would like to do it, you can make lists of different types of plants and wild animals that you see. Look in your neighborhood or a nearby park and look how the animals and plants come together. And then you can journal. You can make a book. You can also tell about the plants and animals you see in the groups. You can look for patterns, make an array of plants and animals that you might see. I know we do that a lot of times in our science observation journals. Okay, let's review our vocabulary that we need to be experts on as we go forward. This is just reviewing things from our topic 1. Okay, circle the addends in the math below. Again, addends are the numbers that we have when we add. So 5 and 8, okay? The bottom number is always the sum. These over here are not addends because we are subtracting, okay? Complete the sum in the equation below. The sum is the answer you get when you add. The equation is the math sentence. So 5 plus 7 equals 12, okay? Number 3, write the doubles fact that the model shows. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know this is going to be 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14. Okay? Here's our near doubles. We need to find each sum, each answer. Now these, if we know 7 plus 7 is 14, 7 plus 6 is 1 less than 7. So 1 less than 14 would be 13. Okay? 4 plus 5. I know that 4 plus 4 is 8. And 1 more than 4 is 5. So if 1 more than 4 plus 4 is 8, I know this has to be 9. And then I know that 8 plus 8 is 16, but this is 8 plus 9, so it's going to be 1 more, which is 17. So again, we'll start working on those near doubles facts. Okay, adding in any order. Change the order of the addends and complete the equation. So 6 plus 8, I know that 6 plus 8 equals 14. We're going to change the order of the addends. We're going to make it 8 plus 6. When we change the order of the addends, our sum is still going to be the same. It doesn't matter what we're adding first or second, it's going to be exactly the same. And a math story. You know I love my math stories. So let's take a look at this. 5 brown cows go into the barn. So I have 5 brown cows go in the barn. Then 8 black and white cows go into the barn. How many cows are there now in the barn? So we had 5 cows, and then we had more go in, right? We had 8 more cows. So 5 plus 8, what does 5 plus 8 equal? 5 plus 8 equals 13. So we have a total of 13 cows now in the barn. Okay, on our next page, we have our word cards. So the answers, we're going to put the answers on the back in just a second. So let's take a look at this. We have even, the same amount. 8 is even. We have the same amount. Odd is when they are not the same. Okay? 9 is an odd number. An array is a grouping, kind of when we do like a 10 frame. That's almost like a couple arrays. It's just kind of grouping them. Okay? And an array is equal. Okay, you can see they're put in equal parts. Okay, a row goes across. I think of this like row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. A stream kind of goes across that way. Okay, and a column, I think of a column as the tall pillars that hold up a house. So a column goes up and down where a row goes side to side. And then this is a bar diagram where we have the total amount on top and then different groupings underneath. Okay? So on the back, we are going to complete the answers. Okay? A blank is a group of objects set in equal rows and columns that form a rectangle. So I know from the back side here, that's going to be an array. A, R, R, A, Y. Okay? A blank number cannot be shown as pairs of cubes. This is going to be an odd. Okay, they don't go in pairs. They can't be in pairs. Only pairs can be even. A blank number can be shown as pairs of cubes. That's going to be an even number. Okay? A model for addition and subtraction that shows the parts and the whole is a bar diagram. B-A-R-D-I-A-G-R-A-M. Okay? In an array, objects that are shown up and down are a column. Remember, columns kind of hold up homes. I'll help you spell it. C-O-L-U-M-N. Okay? In an array, objects that are shown across are in a row. Remember, across. Row, row, row your boat across. Okay, and if you want to, you can take these out, you can cut them, and you can use them as your vocabulary word cards through this lesson. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started on lesson 2-1 here with even and odd numbers. Okay, and if you have your cubes, you can get out your cubes and use these. All right, so let's take a look. Use cubes to make the numbers below. Shade all of the numbers that can be shown as two equal groups of cubes. What do you notice about the numbers you shaded? So what you can do is you can take out your cubes. And if I have one cube, do I have two equal numbers of cubes? No. But if I have two cubes, I have two equal cubes. Okay? Now, if I have 3, are those in equal pairs? Nope. So I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add 4. Those are equal. So now they're even. Now if I add 5, it's odd. They're not equal numbers, but if I had 6, I've got two equal groups of 3. So I'm going to shade in a 6. Now I'm going to add one more, 7. They're not even, but if I add one more, 8, they are even. Do you see how we don't have any left over? Now I'm going to make 9. 9 is an odd number, but 10 is an even number. Okay, let's keep going. We've got 10, 11. Nope. 12. There we go. Add one more, 13. Nope. Add one more, 14. They're even. 15. Nope. 16. Are you seeing the pattern now? 17. 18. 19. Nope. But 20. Okay? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? That helps us see exactly what even numbers look like. So we get a visual picture of them. Okay? Let's go ahead and go to the back page here. And start reading our little comic. How can you tell if a number is even or odd? You can use the cubes to find out. So they have 9 here in blue and 8 at the top. An even number can be shown as two equal parts using cubes. So we have 4 plus 4, that's even. So we have 8. We know 8 is an even number. An odd number cannot be shown as equal parts using cubes. We have 5 plus 4. See, they're not the same. We have 1 extra over here. So 9 is odd. 5 plus 4 is odd. So the ones digit tells you if a number is even or odd. So we look at the ones digits, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, and we keep repeating. All right, so do you understand? Show me. You break apart a tower of cubes to make two equal parts, but there is one cube left over. Is the number of cubes going to be odd or even? So our big clue is we have 1 left over. So we know it's going to be odd because they are not equal groups, correct? Odd because they are not equal groups. And again, you don't have to write this down unless you want to. We're just kind of discussing it. Okay, if we were in class, we would be doing different answers and questions based on this. But for this way, we can at least have it written down so it can help you understand. All right, look at the number, circle even or odd, then write the equation. So I can tell just by looking at this is 14. We know that 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0 in the ones place definitely makes it an even number. But I know this is 7 plus 7 is the same. It's equal amounts. So I know that 7 plus 7 is going to be 14. It's an even number. Now this is 19 just by looking at this. Look, I can tell they're not even numbers. These are not even. It's going to be an odd number. Now let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 plus 9 equals 19. All right, we're going to head to our independent practice page now. I know whenever we start a new topic, the lessons are a little bit longer because we're reviewing our vocabulary and other concepts from the previous lesson. So this is what you're going to do on your own. I'll do the first one with you, and then I want you to pause the video and do all the independent practice on your own, and then come back and we'll do higher order thinking together. Okay? Actually, I'm going to lift this up just a little bit so you can have that in the bottom. Okay, so look at the number. Our number is 20. Then circle even or odd. Then write the equation. Use cubes to help. So I look at the number in the ones place, the number on the far right, it's a 0. So I know that that is an even number. And then I'm going to add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals 20. Now, did I really need to count that second one? No, because I know they're even. Whatever's on the top is going to be the same as the bottom. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video now and then come back and check. All right, 13. I know that 13, 3 is an odd number. And then I know that this is definitely odd because they don't match like they did at the end. So let's see what we've got here to do our equation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 plus 6, we know, is 13. It gives us our sum at the top. Okay? This is 16. Now, the number in the ones place, that is an even number. So I know it's going to be even, and I can tell there's an even number of cubes. Now, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know that 8 plus 8 is going to be 16. Okay, now this one we don't have the cubes, so we're just going to look. 17. Now I'm looking at that number in the ones place. Is it a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Nope. So it has to be odd. And we can do any two numbers to add up to be 17. So I'm going to do 10 and 7 equals 17. So you can do whatever you'd like to on that one. Okay, I'm going to look here. At the ones place, it's a 0. Is it a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Yep, it's a 0. So we know it's going to be an even number. And I'm going to do, because it's even, it's got to be the same at the bottom. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, now let's take a look at this number here in the ones place. I have a 5. Is it a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Nope, so it's going to be odd. And let's see, I'm going to have it be 2 plus 3, because that's close. It's close to a near doubles fact. 2 plus 3 is 5. All right, let's take a look at our higher order thinking. For each number, circle true or false. Then explain your thinking. Higher order thinking. Dave says 12 is even. He says 21 is odd. True or false? So let's take a look. 12, I'm going to look at the number in the ones place, the far right. It is a 2. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are even numbers. It is true. 21, true or false? He says it's odd. Let's see if it's odd. It has a 1. Does it have a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Nope. So it is true. It is odd. Okay? And explain our thinking, you can just say, I checked the digit. Remember, that's a fancy name for number. Check the digit in the ones place. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the back page here. All right, math practices and problem solving. Solve the problems below. You can use cubes to help if you would like. All right, Gemma fills 2 baskets with 9 berries each, okay? I'm gonna draw a picture just to help me. A basket and a basket, each one has 9 berries. She gives both baskets to Alan. Does Alan have an odd or even number of berries? Draw a picture to solve, then write an equation. Well, are 9 and 9 the same number? Yeah, they are going to be even. 9 plus 9 equals 18. He has an even number of berries. It's the same number on each side. Okay? All right, let's take a look at this. Tyrone puts 4 marbles in a jar. And he puts 3 marbles in another jar. I'm going to draw a little picture to help me out. So here's my jar. And here's another jar. He puts 4 marbles in one and 3 in the other. Does he have an odd or even number of marbles? Draw a picture to solve. Well, are these the same number, 4 and 4? No, it's 4 and 3. So I know right now, right off the bat, it's going to be odd. And 4 plus 3 equals 7, which is an odd number. Okay, higher order thinking. This is our brain exercise for today. If you add 2 odd numbers, will the sum be odd or even? Explain. All right, this is so interesting. You ready for this? Okay, these are 2 odd numbers, right? I'm going to use our example from here. 9 is an odd number and 9 is an odd number, correct? They're each odd. But when you add 2 odd numbers together, we get an even number, okay? Because 8 is an even number. Remember, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? So it's kind of interesting that if we have 2 odd numbers, the sum will be even. All right, here's our assessment. Again, remember when we see that C within a C, that reminds us that we're going to have questions just like this on our final assessment. So we want to make sure that we really understand these. I'm going to read the question, then pause the video. You're going to complete it and then put the video back on so we can check it. Use the numbers on the cards below. Write 2 different addition equations. The sum in each equation needs to be an odd number. All right, so let's really make sure we understand this, right? 2 different equations. So we've got one equation here, one equation here. The sum in each equation here needs to be odd. And this sum also needs to be odd. So take a look at your numbers here. We're going to need to put odd numbers there and then figure out what the other numbers are using all of those. So go ahead and pause the video. All right. So our odd numbers, we have 3, 5, 4, and 2. So let's take a look at what we can do. I'm going to put an odd number of 5 here. And I can put 3 plus 2 equals 5. Now over here, let's see, I can put 4 plus 5 equals 9. Again, you can use as many of these as you can and then add some extras in. All right, great job, everybody. I know that was a long lesson.